Okie dokie, recording is on. All right, so the first thing that we're going to talk about are prepositional phrases. Remember the deal, if I write, you write, unless I specify. Okay.
I'm putting on the thinking cap.
Great.
That's not a cap.
Oh, I really had to not say something. All right, so when we're talking about nouns, okay, what are the characteristics that a noun can possibly have? What's one? Someone raise your hand and tell me. What is one characteristic?
Gender.
Okay, so nouns can have gender. What is another characteristic? All right, Tim Jin.
I don't know. Could it be number?
It could be number. Okay. And then the third and final characteristic is case. Wow, guys, the rest of you are like either not breathing or dead or I don't know what. And Dora, can someone knock into her, please? Yo, sleep ahead. We're taking grammar notes. You should be up with us. Come on.
There's like somebody robbing in their shoulder.
Okay, so we've got gender, we've got number, and we've got case. All right, now, case, why do we have case in Latin? What does it indicate for us? What does it indicate for us? Someone that's not you. I need to hear from the rest. I'm going to start cold calling. All right, Claire.
Part of sentence, like whether the subject or the direct object.
Okay, yeah, subjects, direct objects, that type of thing. Didn't call on you, but that's what I was looking for, yes. So essentially, case is there for noun function. All right, that's the purpose of it. Now, we've talked about the cases when we were reviewing for the National Latin exam, but let's just go through really quickly and talk about what each of them is. This part you don't have to write. Right, Dora? Wake up. You can hardly take notes with your eyes closed.
Well, maybe you have some telepathy.
No. Okay, so the nominative. What's the function of the nominative case, Jade?
It
don't need to
can
pick it down.
indicate the subject.
Good. Okay. The genitive. What's the purpose of the genitive case? Alice.
The direct object. It's also a subject.
Amy. Possession.
We don't need to write this down, do we?
I mean, you can. You don't have to. It's good review. Okay. The dative case. What's the function of the dative case, Jack?
Indirect object.
Very good. Yeah. Okay, there are also other types of datives, but we're not going to worry about that right now. The keywords, are to or for. Okay, so nom, gen, date. Then we've got the ac and the ab and the voc.
But we don't have to worry about VOC for now.
Yeah, I mean, voc is just...
VOC is
Oh no, it's very much real news, but you don't have to worry about it right this second. Okay, direct address is what the vocative is for. What's the accusative function? What is the accusative function? Tim L. Good, direct object. Okay, is there a keyword for the direct object? Nope, there isn't. Okay, and the ablative. Did I tell you what the function or the purpose of the ablative was? Tiffany.
Object or preposition.
Good, object of prep.
And it fills out all the stuff that people...
Wasn't it the by, with, on, from, or something?
Yeah, so the keyword, the keywords are by, with, in, on, from, buoff for short. Okay. The accusative has another function, by the way. Does anyone remember what that other function is? It's object of preposition again. Okay. Now today we're going to learn why they're different.
So, act is... So, upper letter is just like buoff and act can be any object.
Say that again?
So, ABL is just buoff or act can be anything.
It,
Ablative. Duh.
yeah, ABL stands for ablative. Okay, now, when I've given you the vocab lists, I'm just going to scroll up. Do I have any? Oh, yes. Yes, I do. I usually give you prepositions in this format. Why might I do that? Jack.
So you know what the ending to the word that comes with the preposition is? some words like, I think CJ or something, it can only come with ablative or something.
Yes, exactly. All right, the reason why I do this is because I need you to know that odd can only go with the accusative. A or X can only go with the ablative, and so on and so forth. Okay? And that's usually written out for you. Okay? Any questions so far? All right. Now, this you write. Okay, you didn't have to write that case stuff, but.
Mislay. What's the most ridiculous mispronunciation of your name?
Slide.
Except for that.
Okay. Here's a little chant that you're gonna start to remember, or you should remember. Actually, before I get to that, so I just told you guys that a preposition can only take one of the two cases, right? Okay, but with that being said though, there are a few that can take both are possibilities, but it's going to change the way that we translate them. Okay?
It's like the into, right? It's like into, onto.
That's exactly what it is. So here's the chant.
This is why I didn't get picked for the plate.
Yeah. What?
No offense, but
No offense, but this is weird.
Listen. Okay. Alright, so I'll give you a moment to write that down. But this is how it goes. You move in the accusative, you stay in the ablative, and sometimes you even move away in the ablative. Now, there's a goofy little dance that goes with this.
No.
Let's do it.
So I'm gonna have you guys all stand up in a moment.
No.
Ha ha ha.
really?
Who's gonna say this?
Yes,
What?
yes.
Excuse me?
It's almost like you show up to my class expecting not to be embarrassed. Yes.
Yeah, Miss Slay, when I get up, I'm gonna do a little tune.
Nice.
How dare you, young man?
Okay,
Did I give you
before Dora
permission?
falls asleep. Again, everybody.
See yourself out.
Surgite. Surgite. It's a command. It means get up. And in case.
The one I really
Yes. Why do you look at me with, like, me? You think I'm disgusting?
Okay. Are you ready? Are you sure? No. Well, you've got
No.
the second win, so you're ready to go. Okay.
I got a little jiggy.
Alright, so this is how it goes. You move in the accusative, you stay in the ablative, sometimes you even move away in the ablative. Alright, you gotta do the feet too. The feet are part of it. Alright, you guys ready to do this with me? Say it too.
It's very
You
needy.
move in the accusative, you stay in the ablative, sometimes you even move away in the ablative. Alright, as goofy as this is, the more you lean into it, the less embarrassing it is. Alright, let's do this again, we'll get the dance class. Attention! Excuse me, Timothy, what makes you think that you cannot be embarrassed by me?
Yeah, Tim, move
All right.
those hips, man.
You move in the accusative, you stay in the ablative, sometimes you even move away in the ablative. Some of you are not saying it, some of you are not moving.
Some of you are not.
I'm
you're
sure
not-
moving, Miss Slade.
Some of you are doing neither.
Okay. It's not my fault if you're a stick in the mud and don't want to do fun things. Whatever.
Fun.
Again, you move in the accusative, you stay in the ablative, sometimes you even move away in the All right, think you guys got it? Can you do it without me?
Yeah.
No.
And 1, 2, ready, go.
You move in the accusative, you stay in the ablative, and sometimes you even move away in the ablative.
Okay, are you guys sufficiently embarrassed?
Yes.
All right, sit AJ, sit AJ.
Serious?
Yes.
You know, we learned a morning the thingy on.
Why is there a what?
Morning a singing
Does that make, I don't know.
Who was that last?
I'll explain, you'll see why.
I'm
Okay.
gonna become a famous dancer one day, and I'm gonna do that, bro.
Because in the, it's just a case thing. All right, so for example, now you've noticed the word in, okay? It can either mean in or on, or into or onto. Okay, now based on what we just talked about, which translation is going to be using the accusative case? Into or onto, all right? So this is accusative. So in plus an accusative would be motion toward,
You move and
okay? Which means then that in or on, right? What kind of motion is that? Is there any motion going on if you're in or on something? There's no motion. So what are you doing? You stay, okay? So that's how that works. So for example, in the Latin word for table is mensa, mensae. Okay, so if I were to say in mensam, what case is mensam? What?
Accusative.
It's accusative. So what kind of motion is going to be happening if it's accusative?
Into the table.
Into or onto. So if I said in mensam, Miss Slade is walking into the table. There is motion going on here, going forward.
okay, is moving in the table.
Well, no, which is different than in
Let's eat
mensa.
some.
Okay, which means in or on the table. Wait, which would make more sense if I'm in the table or on the table?
On the
In the
Okay.
table.
So is there any motion going on? Is there any motion going on?
No, we're
right
so
now?
tall.
Yes, yes I am.
7 foot tall Miss Slade. This is the tallest.
I
she's ever
remember when
gonna be.
Mrs. Davy was standing on the table
Big one
teaching
trying
some
to mitochondria is the
mitochondria.
powerhouse of a cell.
Oh wow! Look, wait, Miss Slade. Look, you can look Cicerone eyes.
How are you gonna get down?
Wash your fingers, you.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to. How am I gonna get down
That's
like
like
this?
2,000-year-old boogers, man. That's nasty.
All right, so that is the deal. We will go over more of it. I'm gonna post your homework assignment on the portal though, okay?
What do we need?
The packet. And your textbook probably.